Hi, everybody, and happy Volunteer Week. We thought we'd pop up again and do another video just because it's a Volunteer Week. And just to thank you all so very much for the amazing work that you do at Red Cross right across the state, from Mildura to Malakuta. We've got hundreds of amazing volunteers, and we just thank you for the amazing work that you do. Just by example, I just pulled some figures from last year's flood event, and they're really quite remarkable. 5,264 people were provided with PFA, and 240 people were activated, and there was 8,238 work hours that were done during that activation. So, and I've got Kath Cooney with me here again. Hi, Kath.
Hello, hello.
And we thought we'd just have a bit of a chat about how amazing our volunteers are and the amazing work that they do. And we're also going to have a chat to you about the reasons why you volunteer. And I think you've got a list of reasons there why you volunteer.
Yes, Anthony, I've come up with 10 reasons why I volunteer. So, well, you want me to launch into it?
Yep.
Okay, so first of all, I'd like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the beautiful lands on which we're calling in from, and that's far and wide, and thank them for their custodianship of these beautiful lands.
Thank you.
And I've got 10 reasons, but I could have had even more. I think my first reason comes from my beautiful mother, and she taught by word and action that volunteering is just a normal part of a well-balanced life. And that's right from when we were children, when we would go and take out the rubbish bins for the old ladies next door. So in formal and informal ways. So I think Australians get that. We're a big volunteering nation, and it's really important. My second reason, why Red Cross? And, you know, that expression, Red Cross Emergency Services, volunteer-led organisation, you'll find volunteers in all places, in all roles throughout emergency services. And I'm just so excited about that. You can have incredibly large responsibilities. I still don't think I'm going to grow up to be a commander. But I often think, you know, we get the opportunity as volunteer trainers, we're training paid staff. There's not many organisations that would facilitate that. And you can have as much responsibility or as little as you like. So, you know, I'm really loving that. Really meaningful, important work. It fits around full-time work. So I still work full-time. And in the time that I've been involved with Red Cross, I've had times where I've done lots of volunteer work, and then I've had extended times where it just hasn't fitted in around family responsibilities. Not many organisations that can facilitate you coming in and out like that. My fourth reason, what about the skills you learn? So in my job, I was the first one when the pandemic hit, and everyone else is so confused about Zoom. And here I come in as a big expert because I've learnt it on the weekend with my work in Red Cross. And it's not often that I'm the IT expert at work, but it was really great to have that background. And I've also seen people come in for a couple of years to Red Cross, gain the skills that they know they need to then go on to careers in emergency management or in other roles. So that's pretty exciting that you can enhance your skills in every way. My fifth reason is I remember a time where I'd be watching terrible incidences unfold on TV until I learnt to turn the TV off. And you'd be sitting there thinking, oh, I wish I could do something beyond maybe throwing money at it. And that terrible helplessness when you see these things happening, and knowing that I can, if it fits my circumstances, I can volunteer with Red Cross. You know, it's so amazing to have that ability to be actually able to do something that, you know, makes a difference for the small patch that you volunteer and get activated in. My number 6 one is, you know, I got an Australian Institute for Disaster Resilience Scholarship to study emergency management as a volunteer, and they paid for that. What an amazing opportunity. And then amazing opportunities to enhance team leadership skills, all of those things. Not many opportunities in volunteer work to do that sort of stuff. Another thing about Red Cross work I'm pretty attached to Strathewen after being there after the 2009 bushfires. And it's, people say, we'll see you at the anniversary or come back and you'll see my house built. And the nature of volunteering is, you never will. But because Red Cross works in the beginning, middle, and end, I made sure a point of going back to that area for the 1 year anniversary activities, for the 2 year activities. And then it was really important, quite personally, for me to go back to the 10 year anniversary events and just see how that community has moved on. So there's not many opportunities in the emergency management sector to actually follow it through in such a supported way. I'm up to number 8. It has to be the people, doesn't it? It's only magnificent people who volunteer for Red Cross, and such a privilege to get to know people like that and to work alongside them. A big part of that for me has been the Australasia Women in Emergencies Network, and I'm so excited to be involved in that and just to see the great opportunities and contributions that women make in emergency management, disaster resilience. So, and then personal friends as well. It's just phenomenal. Reason number 9, can you imagine anyone like me being able to get on a Hercules and fly to Malakuta to take the people who are returning to pick up their cars and caravans? Here am I sitting in a Hercules watching it, thinking this is pretty cool. So those sorts of opportunities I would never get in any other way. And my last reason is I look really cool in this red colour. That's sort of a joke, but it's not. I've never worn a uniform in any other role in my life. And this emblem means so much to me because I understand the fundamental principles behind it and the great responsibility to make sure I continue the work that's been done before under this emblem. So I'm really so privileged and honoured to be able to wear this uniform. So that's 10 reasons. I could keep going, but I think that's enough, Anthony.
Well, thank you, Kath. That's fantastic. There's a lot of depth in those 10 reasons, and I'm sure that you can grow up and be a commander sometime soon. So we'll get you on that pathway. So again, thank you to all our volunteers. Happy Volunteer Week. I'd love you to jump into the comments of the Facebook post and put your reasons why you volunteer. It'd be great to be able to share that with each other and have a bit of a celebration about the great work that we do. And as you said, Kath, the brand, the Red Cross just opens doors, and it's such a powerful thing with our great volunteers in behind it. So thanks so much, Kath. I'm sure we'll talk again soon.